welcome back everybody, it's me Garmanza92 and we are back today with Gran Turismo 7 and continuing with our menu books. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my content if you haven't already. If you do subscribe, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Don't forget to press the bell so you get notified of any of my videos as they drop on to the channel. So yes, we are back today with Gran Turismo 7. We are going to continue with our menu books. I believe we're on menu book 34, and we believe we have to collect some Mercedes AMGs. So I don't think we've used a Merc so far on this series. I might be wrong. Apologies if I am, but I don't think we have. Another German car that we have to collect, and a very big German car with Mercedes. So yeah, let's just jump straight back into the world circuits and find out where we're going to be racing and how many cars we have got to collect. Okay, so here we are. We are back on the world circuits. We're going to head straight into the cafe. Obviously, we've got quite a few red markers here where we've got stuff that we haven't looked at yet, but we're going to jump straight into the cafe for this one and have a look at our menu book. So it is menu book 34. We've got the AMG collection to do. Looks like we've got to collect 3 vehicles, which is good. Means we get to do some more racing. So let's find out what Luke has got to say. So for this menu, I'd like you to collect some models from the German brand AMG, which is obviously Mercedes. AMG is a high-performance subsidiary of the Mercedes-Benz AG. Mercedes cars can be associated with luxury, but they are also high-performing competitive vehicles. Collect 3 and come back here and see me. I'll be waiting. So, yeah, menu book 34, collecting some more cars, which is pretty cool. After our last video, which was menu book 33, which we took place in a championship. So, obviously in our Alfa Romeo that you can see in the background there. But this time we have got the Mercedes cars. It'd be nice to drive a Mercedes. I don't know that I own one, but we will have a look. So that's what we shall do first. We will jump straight into our garage and have a look at changing cars and just see if we own a Mercedes. Doesn't look like we do. Got a Mazda, Nissans, Toyotas. If I'm honest, I thought I would have a Mercedes, but not entirely sure, or not entirely surprised, if you like, that we don't. Okay, so we don't have one of them. That's obviously a little bit of a problem, but never mind. We will have a look at maybe using the Beamer, the wide car that we got. So let's equip that one. Sounds very nice. It's German. That's what I'm thinking, you see. Mercedes, German. We'll have a look at the performance points that it narrows us down to, if you like. So we've got Catalunya, Saint Croce, if I'm saying that wrong, apologies, and a Nurburgring circuit. So we're going to start with Catalunya. Obviously, we'll pick up our first MG, which is good. So it's got to be 700 or less. So we are probably going to need a few upgrades to the car that we are using. Seems it's only 531. So let's go to the tuning shop. We're not going to go to the racing shop. We don't need to change the appearance of the car at all. We haven't actually bought anything with this car, so I'm not actually sure that we've used this car before. Unless we used it as stock, of course. We might have used it at a stock level. So, let's have a look at racing first. What can we get from racing? So we can go for the racing silencer, yes please. Air filters, yes please. Manifolds, let's go brake pads. Slotted brake discs. Flywheels. Suspension. Brake control. Fully customised racing transmission. We're going to go racing softs. Give us that extra grip. What else can we do? Engine tuning. Yeah, let's go for that as well. And polished bores. Do that. Fully customizable computer. Have that one. Just having a quick look here. Will that do anything? No, it won't. Club Sport, I'm not entirely sure we need anything here. Extreme. Don't really want to use anything from Extreme if we can. We're on 666. I'm just going to leave it there, I think. We'll obviously have those soft tyres as well, which should help us out quite a bit. We're at 415 brake horsepower, so hopefully that will be enough. We shall see. Obviously, we'll jump straight into Catalunya and find out how we can get on. There's 16 cars, 5 laps. So yeah, let's just jump straight in. We're going to continue a power map in 3, I think we use mainly, and we'll see what the car's like. Obviously, this is the first time using this beamer. Okay, we'll stick to power map 2 then. It's on power map 2 already, so we'll stick to that. So here we go. We are gaining on the car in front, so that's okay. Right, the Catalunya racetrack. We know quite well. MotoGP and obviously F1 compete here. He says he knows. Oh, hello. Can we get up the inside? Yes, we can. Oh, well, at least he got out of the way. Right, 27 seconds. We've got to the leader. Round the corner. I'm going to try and go round the air. Oh, he's going to cut me off there. Let's go round the other side of him then. Nicely done. Onto the brakes. Hold the curb. Carrera GT next. We're down to a 23-second gap. Coming up to the Carrera GT. Do we have the power up the hill? I'm going to switch to the inside. Oh, that was a good overtake, like that one. Okay, brake heavily here. Is this the chicane or is this just the tight? Okay, now we're going for the sweeping right-hander. Oh, round the outside of the beamer. Very nicely done. We have got the chicane at the end of this track. Be very careful as we come onto the power out of that corner. Right. Oh, 911 nearly rammed up the back of him. So we are down to 14.3 seconds in the first lap. Pretty good then. So, gaining all the time on 6th place as we come down to the braking zone for the second lap of turn 1. Nicely done around there. And again, around the outside of the beamer. Get the power slide going. Hold it. Nicely done. Not too shabby around there. Brake, 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 brake. Easy. Just another 911 in front of me. Looks like it is. Brake in mid-corner. We're on to the power a lot earlier than he is. We've got 5.4 seconds now. Braking zone. A little bit wide there, but not too bad. 4th place now. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Right, just pull out of that slipstream. Onto the brakes. Tight left hander come in now. Oh, he's hit me up the bum. Thanks for that. To be fair, he's repaying a favour. I suppose we did actually, we did hit him, so. But he left us room there, to be fair to him. To be fair to. Whoa! Oh. I hit him, mate. Apologies, Carrera. Around the outside of him, mate. And onto the inside. Lovely slide out of that corner there. Okay. Under a 2-minute lap, so not bad. And we are currently although we're going to come under pressure from the French driver behind us. I'm going to try and brake a lot later than he is. Give him a little bit of room just in case he's there. I'll put us onto the inside for this one, mate. He is now no longer there, so it is the third lap. We're already into first place. Gonna come into the braking zone. Just gonna sort of see how we can get around the first half of this lap. Although saying that, I've already got nearly a 4-second lead, so it might be a case, like we were doing in the last videos, that what I will do is to try and shorten the amount of boring laps you guys see. So I might skip, unless anything interesting happens, that we lose it or something like that. Because the gap's now nearly 6 seconds. Or, like I said, unless we lose it. Lost it coming out of that corner there for the straight, so hopefully we don't do that again. Let's get across the line this lap round and see what the gap is. To be fair, this is a car that is wildly unpredictable. Right, anyway, to be fair, we have the gap back up to 7 seconds already, so we're quite comfortable in this car that we are going to be able to do these races and do these laps. We've still got a quickest lap, so yeah, I'm going to, and providing we don't do anything drastic here, I'm going to cut the sort of race into a minimum, not the race into a minimum, the sort of laps to a minimum, and try and give you guys the best sort of footage I can, and not these laps as we sort of just end these last 2 laps going round by ourselves. I will drop back in when we're sort of on our last lap, around the last part of the circuit, as I say, unless something goes drastically wrong and we make a mistake. Hopefully we don't, but I'll drop back in when we are near the end of this race. Okay, so we are coming into the last chicane before the final corner. And we are nearly 20 seconds in front, so we didn't have any issues. We have managed to stay in front, and we finished there with a final lap of a 1:57. So not a bad lap either to finish the race. 20 seconds. We did finish 20 seconds in the end in front of our rivals, which does mean we pick up a new car, which is good. So 14.4 miles and 88,000 credits. We obviously pick up a new Mercedes AMG 2015 model. Very nice car. So close to collector level 19 as well. What I may do is I'm tempted to switch cars. I'm tempted to switch to that car and hope that we can get to around 650 something. I don't know what those green marks are. But yeah, I'm going to switch cars anyway for the last 2 races. We did want to try and use a Mercedes. Seems we are collecting Mercedes. So now that we have one, I feel it's only fitting that we do use it. It's 584. So I might buy some stuff, but I'm not going to go mental. Let's just have a look. I want to get to around 630. So 660 was maybe a little bit too much. Intercooler, I think, yes. Brake pads, most definitely. If we're going to have some extra speed, let's make sure we can stop the thing. Racing silencer, yes please. Air filter takes me to 602. That's not too bad. 603. Brake balance controller, yeah, go for that. Suspension, 607, that'll do. Flywheel, customizer transmission, not really bothered about that. Anti-lag system, let's go for that just in case. An L-inch tuning maybe. Takes me to 615, that's it then. I'm going to stick to that, so that's That's around the sort of 6:20, 6:30 mark. It was 6:15. If we obviously need to look at getting some more parts for the car, we will, but hopefully that will do us, and we should be okay. So we're going to join the French race now. We've got 4 laps of this circuit to do. We're obviously in a German league here. That seems to be the theme. So let's see how we can get. Oh, it's dark. I'm going to switch that to Batman for free because I have a feeling this one could be a little bit lively. Yeah, so let's see how we can get on with this new Mercedes that we have. Onto the brakes. Oh, it does not like stopping. Maybe we braked a little bit late there. We did buy better brakes, so we shouldn't be. Doesn't feel like it wants to stop at all, in fact. Right round the other side of it though. It's definitely got power. That is something it is not lacking. Not keen on the whole braking into a corner thing. So we are 33 seconds behind the leader at the moment. Let's see if we can get that down. It is coming down. Yeah, this car doesn't stop. There's a little bit of a problem. Do we have brake balance? Here we go. This might help. Let's try and tune that to the front a little bit better. See if we can increase that braking, make that a little bit more stable. Let's see how that does. The gap time is still coming down, so it ain't too bad just yet. Oh my word. God, I don't like this car. Let's go for rear wheel braking. Let's see if it just doesn't stop. Okay, let's stick to about -2 front brake then, shall we? Okay, so we need to brake earlier than what it tells me to brake here, because my gap time's coming back down. It's nearly under 30 seconds already. This thing does not want to stop at all. What is going on here? I mean, I get that we are relatively quite fast, but okay, that was better. That was much better. New car, new feelings, all that sort of stuff. I think we're just going to have to be a little bit more earlier and gentle with the brake, I think. I think that is the trick. At the moment, it is working. We've only got 4 laps of this to get up to 3rd at least. We're down into 9th place at the moment. Seconds to 1st place, so we've gained almost 6 seconds on this lap at the moment. Pull out the slipstream, earlier on the brakes, earlier and lighter seems to be the trick. We're slowly taming this beast. To be fair, at the moment it's a very nice car. I'm going to leave the brake balance to that because that's working for a minute. I've got my indicators going, so I'm going to turn them off. Don't need those on. Around the outside of the beamer. Lovely move there. Early onto the brakes. Almost didn't get that stopped. Nicely done. Not the last, proper concentrating through there. Right, come on. Right, 18 seconds. At the moment, this thing certainly has top speed. The only thing that worries me is the next race is Nurburgring. If we've got this car during the Nurburgring, we ain't going to go anywhere. Right, so good news is 2.8 seconds is third place. However, 14.5 seconds is to the leader. I think actually the front two, so got a bit of competition for both of them here. Can we break down that gap? Catch with the front two cars here. I'm going to attempt traction control 2 just to give me that little bit more power off of the line. Well, we are finally up to third place. We are just trying to find a little bit more to see if we can get the other two drivers here, so we nearly get that stopped. The gap is down though to nearly 11 seconds. Don't want to be in that wall though. Okay, come on. We are closing. We are closing. That is thing. That is coming down. It's coming down at quite a rapid pace as well. Oh, as we get on the grass. That isn't going to close that gap, is it? My word. That did not want to stop then. Unfortunately, the gap's back up to 11 seconds. If anything, the gap was going up then, so we were struggling to get around that section. That's normally a good sector for us. That time, it most certainly wasn't. Okay, 10 seconds in the final lap. What do we reckon? I don't think we're going to be able to do it in this car, if I'm honest. It's just a little bit too much for us to do under braking. Likes to slide about a little bit too much, I think. Although it is down to nearly 8 seconds already. Long way to go around this lap, so anything is possible at the moment. Oh, it's sliding though. As I say, that's going to compromise me for these next couple of corners. We are giving it a good go here. We are trying. Oh, come on, that gap's coming down. Don't know if it's just that little bit too late. Can't get out of the blocks. Gap's coming down. It's now nearly 5.5 seconds. I can see them. We can see them in front of us. We might be able to get second. I'm not too sure about first place. Though might have just blown second place after that. Well, this is it, moment of truth. Final corner time. I don't think we're going to be able to get him by the line. He's 2 seconds in front. So we've got third place, which means we got the car anyway. Not excited to see how this handles around the Nurburgring though, because braking with this car is incredibly hard. Might just have a look to see what we can get at the store to see if we can... Oh, we've got a 4-star roulette ticket from our driving marathon then. And 32,000 credits. And we obviously pick up our next car. So we've got one more car to get. Level 19 collector's level, so that's good. We need to unlock new missions, which we will do in a separate video. So let's just have a quick look. I just want to see if there's anything we can get for the brakes, because the brakes are horrendous. And I thought we bought quite a few bits for the brakes anyway, so maybe I didn't, maybe I thought I did. No, I thought we did too. Let's try drifted then, because for maximum stopping power, because at the moment that is just something else. Oh, I don't think there's anything here that's going to help us brake. Sports kits aren't going to be as good as racing kits, are they? Or should we buy carbon ceramic brakes? Let's do that. Let's do that in a bid to try and help us brake around this Nurburgring circuit, because otherwise I think we could be in a big bit of trouble around here. Nurburgring, obviously a rather difficult circuit if it's the entire one, which it looks like it could be. Yes, it is. So we've got one lap of the entire Nurburgring. Ouch. I will try and give you as much racing as possible, but obviously don't want the video to drag on longer than what it needs to. But we want to collect that last car, so we only need third place. Going to go to Tractor Trial 3. Oh, that felt better already. Maybe knock that down to -2. Yeah, so like I say, I'll try and give you guys as much of the racing as possible. What I don't want to do is just sort of drag this out, because I'm really not a fan of this circuit, as people that might have seen my past videos might already know. And with a car that handles okay, but its braking is a little bit questionable. Not convinced we're going to be okay around here. But let's give it a go, come on. We only need third, we only need the car, but obviously we want to be winning races. I'm not aiming for third, but it's obviously a bonus if we can... it's a bonus that we don't have to get first to win the car, which is technically what we're here to do. Oh! I thought there was enough room through there. Got the inside. Carrera GT braking in the middle of the corner. Pushing me onto the grass, which is a bit naughty. Oh, sorry. Ow. Please don't rain. This looks incredibly dark. Oh, I wasn't expecting that corner. I don't know this track. I have to say, the last time we were in around here, I believe we were in a... hello. We were in a 911 that was very difficult to handle. This car, on the other hand, is very nice. Makes this track a little bit more enjoyable. Right, 22 seconds is the gap between us and first place. At the moment we sit in 7th place, which is pretty good, considering. Very concentrated on this lap. 19 seconds the gap is now. Oh, ceramic brakes helping us out there. Ceramic brakes actually helping me out a lot for this car. I have to say the braking feels completely different with these ceramic brakes. So obviously they are the best brakes you can buy, and they are helping us out because that was the big issue we had in the last race. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to clip him there. Really, we had enough space to get through there. Come on! Oh no! We don't want to be hitting the fence. Right, round here, we've got 2 cars in front of us, we can see that. Battling with each other as well, so they're slowing each other down, which is good. He's braking, which is a bit odd. Lovely bit of overtaking on the 2 of them there. Right, we're now 10 seconds behind first place. We can do this actually. There's 5 seconds between me and, oh my word, and second. Onto the brakes, nice and heavy. Okay, here we go. We've got 4, nearly 3 seconds now. Oh my word. Was not ready for that one. So 4.2 seconds to that car in front. I have to say, I was very critical of this race course. The first time we used it, using that 911. If I'm honest, I do think the majority of it was the 911. Taking the fun of this beautiful racetrack out of it. Because this is actually really, really fun. Now that we've got a car that we can actually drive. Oh, we can see both cars here. Yeah, like I say, this is for anyone that watched my previous videos when we did this race during the 911 collection, I was maybe a little bit overcritical of this race circuit, and I have to say, I take every word back now that we've got this Mercedes to brake. It is so much fun. Nice corners and lots of them. You certainly have to be on your toes. Probably helps if you know the circuit, granted, because I don't. Talking of 911s, look at what's in front of us, everybody. It would happen to be a 911. We're up the inside of him. Yes! We are going to win our first race round the Nurburgring, so I didn't win when we had the 911 either, I don't think. Although I say I'm going to win. You never know yet. Apologies for not being able to skip a little bit of this circuit. But I hope you appreciate the fact that we've had a good drive around here. And you have enjoyed this lap. There's only one lap. as much as I am. That was actually really fun. Made a big mistake coming into this corner when we were on the 911, and we have kept that an absolute peach. Round here, and we go round the final corner, which you didn't tell me to brake for, and I really needed to. And across the line. We have won our first race around the Nurburgring, so I'm happy with that. And I apologise for how critical I was of that race circuit, because that was really fun. You just need the right car. Sometimes you just need the right car. So we've got 64,000 credits. We've got 12 miles on our marathon, which it doesn't matter. And importantly, we've got our last car. So, collector's level. Get a decent whack of collection points for that one, which is brilliant. After buying those ceramic brakes, that helped a massive deal for that car. Braking into some of them corners, if I hadn't have had those ceramic brakes, I have no idea where we would have come. I don't think we would have got anywhere near that other attempt. So yeah, really good there, really good. Let's head straight back to the cafe and find out what Luke has got to say about these cars and find out what rewards we get for completing it. I just need to be aware that we need to get ready to take our snapshot. So Luke, congratulations, you've got all 3 cars. This completes your AMG collection. Once you've collected your reward, I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. So we get a 4-star roulette ticket, which we might do in this video. No, actually, we won't. I'll save them for the next video, I think, because this video's been quite lengthy already. So let's find out what Luke has got to say about these cars. Our menu book 34 collection of the AMGs. In his own time. Here we go. When you hear the name AMG, you probably think of super fast cars, right? Indeed, those 3 letters have become synonymous, I don't know, with Mercedes high-performance models. The AMG brand was formed in 1967 by 2 former Mercedes race engineers, Hans van Afferstedt and Enhard Melcher. Apologies if those names are wrong. It started out as a tuning factory dealing with Mercedes race engines. One of the most famous projects was the bright red racing car, into which they placed a rather special engine, the Mercedes-Benz AMG 300 SEL 6.8. Wow, 6.8. The base model is the 300 SEL 6.3 with 226 brake horsepower, or 26.8 brake horsepower, but it was tuned to produce nearly double the output at 394.5 brake horsepower, which was probably very big back then. So this car took an impressive 2nd place at the Spa 24 Hour in 1971, and the company started to develop a huge following as a Mercedes-Benz related racing brand. In 1999, the company actually became part of Mercedes-Benz and continues to produce high-performance models today. And yes, they do. So that is it. We've got all 3 cars or Nissan GTRs. The next menu book we have is we've got to collect Nissan GTRs, which is another brilliant car. And obviously not a European car. It's an Asian or Pacific or Japanese car. So yeah, that is it for this video. And our racing is concluded today. We've got all 3 cars. We collect the Nissan GTRs for our next menu book. Thank you for watching, everybody. That is all we've got time for today. Unfortunately, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my content if you haven't subscribed already. If you do subscribe, thank you for supporting me and my channel. Don't forget to press that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos as they drop onto the channel. So that was back with Gran Turismo 7 today, and we have just completed menu book 34, which we have collected 3 Mercedes AMGs. And I apologise for how critical we were of Nurburgring in my last video. I believe it was just the car, because we then had the Mercedes AMG, and that was actually a lovely track to drive. Really fun, really enjoyed it. Apologies I couldn't shorten it, and sorry for the fact that this video is maybe a little bit lengthy. But yeah, I really enjoyed that circuit, so I'm glad I got to experience everyone experience that for the first time with all of you. Excuse me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we look to collect 3 Nissan GTRs in our next menu book, which is menu book 35. So with that being said, I shall see you all in that next video.